Hey, wedding day!
Finally,
Wedding
guys.
days. 2 wedding days.
2.
You have to understand, like, we had 2, and the first one was the legal one, where we were recognized at City Hall. The second one was the church, the religious, the official one. So we're gonna start off with the one where we were legally recognized as a married couple. That took place in Manhattan.
Before you even say anything, hold that thought. Okay, so we've got a few comments asking how we met. And we have actually done that video a long time ago, but again, we understand sometimes YouTube will take out a video. A few of our videos have vanished for some reason. I don't know how it happened. So Derek and I actually did another how we met video, and we will probably post it tomorrow. So for all of the new subscribers, definitely check out that video, which will be posted tomorrow. How we met video is going to be a new one. So if the old one is still there, then you guys got 2. So
yes,
there you go. Yeah, so we met and then we decided to get married.
Yes, we're getting married. So now the thing is, like, again, we met in 2012. I proposed 2013. The proposal was in April. The marriage was May. We got married a month later. All right. The anniversary for that is actually May 22nd. All right, so May 22nd, 2013.
Yeah.
We had to have witnesses. We had to have, like, you know, people there. We didn't make a big deal of it because we figured, you know, we're gonna save that for the church. Right. So basically it was just immediate family. Now, unfortunately, Ruth was here alone. Like, she didn't have any family here. Yeah. All of her friends and other people she knew was in Michigan or upstate New York. So it was only her. And with me, I just brought a few of my close relatives with me. Actually, my older brother, older sister, and my mother that day. Yeah. And it was really nice. You know, we got up in the morning, got to City Hall. Yeah. Again, this was in Manhattan. We had to wait a while.
The morning was really nice on that day because we knew it was going to be like a short in and out, but I still wanted to look a little bit good.
She looked nice.
So I got this Forever 21 short Forever 21 dress. Back then I was so skinny.
She was
so skinny.
She wasn't so skinny, but she was skinny.
Yeah, very skinny. So you can tell, because I mean, you can see the videos on the screen and stuff, or you see the pictures on the screen of us like walking to the City Hall in Manhattan, and then taking photos with family and stuff. And yeah, Derek and I were just holding hands, walking down like Manhattan, and people were like looking at us like, wow, these people just holding hands.
Yeah, I wore like a nice, you know, button down, pants, vest, you know. Yeah. I tried to dress really nice too.
We barely knew each other. We knew each other, but we didn't know each other like now.
Right, yeah, we definitely knew each other. Well, I mean, we knew what we were getting ourselves into, obviously, because we were marrying each other, but I mean, we only dated for like a year.
Yeah,
right?
less than a year, 9 months.
Less than a year. So, you know, it wasn't like one of those couples that, you know, they know everything about each other and they've experienced everything with each other, and it's been after like 5 years they got married. Like 3 or 4, but, you know, this is like less than a year, but, you know, we decided to take the leap, leap of faith, and I'm glad that we did. Yeah.
I know.
It was nice. It was really good. They had the nice setup. You know, you go to the, you know, obviously we're not the only couple there. There's a bunch of couples. The person that officiated the ceremony, the gentleman, whatever his title is in the city, you know, he basically did what he had to do. We had to say our vows or whatever it was that we had to do with him, and he witnessed it, and we had our other witnesses. You know, we exchanged our vows and stuff like that. You know, whatever happens in the legal ceremony. Right, it's quick. It's not very long, 5-10 minutes, whatever. Yeah. Yeah, took some pictures afterwards. Yes. Had some nice time walking around a little bit. We had lunch.
Yeah,
it was very nice.
Right next door there was this, you know, Manhattan, little Manhattan. There's so many restaurants like right and left. So we just picked one of those.
Picked a nice restaurant. Yeah.
We ate there.
It was really nice. We were with again my mom and my older brother and sister. Yeah. Compliments of them. They paid for us. I was very grateful for that. And yeah, it was really nice. And afterwards, you know, they were on our way. Then Ruth and I were doing our own thing after that. We basically, it was
one thing I remember though. Remember one of the biggest thing of that day was, remember what happened after we ate dinner? We were walking home. We were walking to go get the train, and you stopped me on the side of the road. You were holding hands, and you said, "Okay, hold on, Ruth." And you said, "I want to tell you something." And then you started getting teary-eyed or something.
I don't remember.
You don't remember?
I don't remember.
Saying that, "I can't believe we did this," or something. "I can't believe we're married. I can't believe you're mine." And you were like, remember?
No, Now I do.
He
I
is
do
so
remember that.
emotional.
Yeah.
He stopped.
I
We
did
were
get
walking,
emotional, yeah.
and you stopped. You're like, I can't believe that you're mine.
For sure,
I can't
yeah.
believe, yeah.
Yeah.
I was like,
Really
oh.
nice.
And you were like,
Yes.
I remember looking at you like, oh, let's go.
Yes.
I know. My baby is emotional.
Sometimes.
All the time.
No, not that much anymore.
Yeah. But
Whatever.
anywho, it's okay to be emotional.
Yeah, no, that's true.
Yeah. Okay. So what next? So we come home.
So we come home
Everything was
and
fine
that was
after
it.
that,
Yeah, just do our thing and it was good. You know, it was just a nice day.
Yeah.
So we got our certificate and then that was
that.
was about it. Yeah. It was
Yeah, the
essentially
whole
it.
thing was my parents weren't even there, so we didn't really do anything huge. It was just like very simple. To me, then I didn't think it was a huge, you know, people now, like nowadays when I meet, when I say, oh, I got married without my parents around, they're like, oh my God, how did you do that? But you have to understand, I had been by myself on my own since I was like 16 years old. So to me, it was normal for me. It was a regular thing. But, and then again, so we got married again.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the one we got married
in the church.
2014.
Which was 2014, yeah. December
Yeah.
2014. You know, a year and a half afterwards.
Yeah.
We're like, okay, now it's time for the church wedding, whatever. So the thing is, unfortunately, again, with Ruth, like her family couldn't come over.
Yeah.
Like from Africa. So we didn't have anyone there. But what we did actually in December of 2013, our trip to Africa, you know, we both went to Africa and we had a little celebration there.
All right, so after, this might be a little confusing for you guys. After we had the ceremony at City Hall, that December, so we had it in May. So in December, we went home to visit my parents in Ghana.
Yes, we went to Africa, saw her parents, her
The
relatives
first time.
and friends. That was my first time. That was Ruth coming back. And it was really nice. You know, they were very warm, very welcoming.
Yeah.
You know, our family, friends, very nice, very inviting. We had a little celebration. It was really sweet. You know, I got to tour Accra, the capital of Ghana. And we went out to other places too, like Cape Coast and, you know, a few other places. It was really nice. It was a nice little vacation. And, you know, it was me just getting to know the family and everything. So, you know, technically that wasn't a wedding, but it was like still an extended party celebration of us like coming together.
Yeah.
So that was nice.
That was nice.
And then after that, so a year after that, in December 2014, was when we held the ceremony at our church.
Are you sure it's not 15?
No, 2014, babe. We're in 2014, we held the ceremony at our church.
Yeah,
right?
So the ceremony was a little bit, actually, we decided that so quickly because that year I was actually working. I was working in Israel for a few months. And then that's when we decided. So even when we were preparing for the wedding, I wasn't even there. So I remember you and your mom went and got our...
I would say that summer, like I had the wedding invites.
Yeah.
The planning and preparation, it was a lot. You know, it was just like a lot to do. And like Ruth, even when she was home, when she wasn't working, she, you know, getting her wedding dress, setting up. Like the thing was, the service and reception were both held at our church. I've been a member there. My family's been a member at that church for like years. So, you know, it was really nice. We knew everyone. The Reverend was fantastic. You know, the congregation, you know, we had some family and friends over. And, you know, we kept it small. And that's the way we just wanted it to be. So, you know, that was good. And then the whole church was very accommodating. Very nice. I did most of the decorating. Ruth was there too, but like I was able to get a lot done. Like, you know, we were just champions. We got a lot done.
We did.
Our caterer was amazing.
Yes.
Our caterer was fantastic, top notch. The wedding was held, the ceremony was held actually in the morning. So we had a brunch type reception. It wasn't dinner. It wasn't even really lunch. It was brunch. The caterer was fantastic. The decorations and everything was just me and Ruth. Me and Ruth did them. We had some friends actually help us too. We had someone do the centerpieces. She was a member of the church. We had some other people do some other things. We had that. And we also had, the flower people were really good. We got some good flowers. The arrangements were well done. Just everything. It just came off without a hitch. Like, it was great. It was really nice. It came together nicely. You know, nothing too crazy. You know, the biggest thing was that she was late, like 45 minutes late.
Yeah, which I'm gonna get to that. So on the wedding, obviously I picked out my dress, which was nice, you know. And then maybe a week before that, I went to Israel. I got a little lazy. I ate a lot of good food. The Israeli food is like really yummy, obviously, if you've been there before. So since I was there for a little while, I just ate a lot. And then I came back, and then it was time. I came back in end of October, so Halloween.
Yeah.
So I was home November 1st, and then we got married a month and 2 weeks later, or a month and a week later. So so it was just like I went to go refit my dress, and then it was just a little tighter, and then they had to do it, do it again, and blah blah blah. But anyway, so fast forward, the day of the wedding, the night I went to the hotel, which was really close by, with 2 of my friends, and then the morning of, the lady who was supposed to come do my makeup came. But the mistake I did was, my friends are a little bit undecisive, so they took forever getting their makeup done. And then when it got to me, we had to do it in like 10 minutes. We're like, we got to be there at church in 15 minutes. And I'm like, look at the bride is getting the worst the worst makeup on, because all my friends got theirs like done before, and it was like perfect. And then me, I'm like rushing the lady to get it done. And then, but I was really stressed out. I think it was the most stressed I've felt then. Now I have a child, so it's a little different. Now I have, a bunch of things happening. But then it was the most stressed I felt, because I felt my parents weren't there. My family wasn't there. It was just only Derek's family, which, your family is my family, so it's the same. But that, and it just felt overwhelming for me. I remember, I think I even cried a little bit in the bathroom, because I was just like,
I think you did,
I don't think I can breathe. Like I feel, and I didn't think everything was perfect either towards the end, because you have to understand, we did everything on our own all the way up to that night, 9:00 p.m. And I had to get married the next day. So you can see, as a bride, I'm not having everyone, like, when you're a bride nowadays, you have people do a bunch of stuff. Like, you delegate, you have your friends doing it for you, or you hire somebody. We did everything, moving the tables, putting the ribbons in there, whatever, like covering everything. And then that night I had to go and be with my friends to have a little bride thing, because they wanted to do something for me in the evening time, and in the morning time I had to get married. So we were rushing late, and then my dress was really puffy, so I couldn't drive. So one of my friends, Heather, she actually drove for me. And I remember in the car asking her, do you know how to drive properly? Do you think you can get us there safe? And she was like, yeah, we'll give you there safe. But I was 45 minutes late. I really was. I really was. And
it's okay.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Everyone was waiting for me.
And so we had the service, the ceremony. It was really nice. A lot of pictures were taken. A lot of congratulations, obviously.
I must say though, the one thing that kept me calm and until, like, even to this day, I always tell your sister, coming out of the car and how stressed I was, and how overwhelming I felt, and how shaky I was, just coming out of the car and seeing her run towards the car to kind of like help me was the best. Like, I remember thinking like, I can breathe again. It was like, it was nice to see that. So it was, in a way, it was kind of like my family, like my mom was doing it, you know what I mean? Like, my family was there,
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So we went in, and what happened? You guys were waiting?
We went in, we were waiting, we're like, oh, there's the bride. Everyone's like,
finally.
I think they applauded, they're like, oh, let's get this going. So we had the ceremony. Like I said, it was very nice, it was beautiful, well done, went out without a hitch. Or went on without a hitch. And afterwards, we had the pictures taken, had some celebration, had the reception, the food was great, the conversation, the laughing, the dancing, a little bit of everything.
Had an amazing cake.
Yeah, amazing cake also, but this cake place, like bakery that created our wedding cake. They're fantastic. We love them. And then eventually as things winded down, a few hours pass, guests, start to leave. People had to go do their things. Ruth had to leave, and like I was the only one there actually at the very end. I was like at the church, like everyone had left. Yeah. And I was like, okay, it's time to clean up. Yes. And I was like, oh boy, this is me cleaning up now.
I was cleaning up too, remember?
Right. Well, I was the only one there first. You had to come back.
I had to come back.
I was in my tux, and I was like, all right, time to get going. Yeah. So I started like cleaning up, whatever. I had a massive headache too. Like and then my little brother came, Daryl. He started helping. Yeah. And then Ruth came, and then some other people came, and yeah, eventually, you know, another few hours passed, got it all clean, did what we had to do. And by that night, yeah, it was just, it was all done. It was all good.
Fell in bed and slept.
Yeah.
Nothing happened.
Slept like champions. It was
we
really
just
nice.
were so tired.
Yeah.
It was just like going straight to sleep.
It was
I mean,
really nice.
It's funny. I love you and all. I feel like now looking back, I'm glad we did it. But if I knew how much crazy it was going to get,
stuff.
and
the
the preparation and the
you.
money and stuff,
Yeah.
either have someone do it for you or just do something so small.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, this was the most important thing, not the food, not the or the craziness that happens.
Most important
you know what I
thing
mean?
is
the person, the people, so we could have just stuck to the courthouse.
Right, we could have
fine. Saved up what, $10,000, $14,000?
Yeah, I know, the money too.
Yeah.
But you know, it just could have eloped, you know, and done something, or you know, like you said, some people hold that ceremony at the courthouse itself, make that the marriage as well.
Yeah.
But, you know, we just felt like we wanted to do something traditional, which we did. We got done. We were very happy with that.
Yeah.
And...
the battery.
All right, guys. So, yeah, that was that. See, moral of the story, of course. If we could go back, if we knew then, if we knew now what we knew back then, or no, wait, that's not what I'm trying to say, actually. If we had known better, we would have been like, we wouldn't have done a do-it-yourself wedding. We just would have like, paid the cater, like go into a wedding hall, let them take care of everything.
Everything.
The invites, the food, everything.
Because almost like the stress kind of ruins the experience. It's not
really worth it, you know. I mean, it's fun building up to it, but even then, the decorating, like, you know, we enjoyed the decorating, but some things we did, like Chinese lanterns and everything.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my god, hanging them up and everything. Oh, what a pain! Like, it was just so time consuming.
It was.
And I was thinking about it, I'm like, just buying the stuff, and then some stuff we had to send back because it wasn't working, it wasn't good, and some other stuff we just didn't even use. I'm like, oh man. So. Yeah. From now on, any big events, we just get catered. I mean, we've done our own things too, celebrating Summer's birthday, of course.
Yeah, we always do those.
We do our own thing. Anniversaries, we just keep to ourselves. Obviously, we don't really do anything. We just celebrate by ourselves. Yeah. But any big future events. Yeah. For example, I'm thinking down the road, Summer Sweet 16. You know what, Summer? We're taking you out. Grab your friends, we'll go to a nice restaurant, or we'll just get catered.
Right? She'll let you do a Sweet 16 when you take her out at a restaurant. She'll be like, get me a car and put me in a,
we gotta celebrate.
Big fat party.
Yeah, I know, I'll do that, but I'm saying, like...
She's gonna have you underneath her thumb like this, be like, I want a big party, and Daddy's gonna be like, yes.
Show me restaurant. I'll be her bodyguard at the same time, though. I'll be the bouncer.
No.
I'll be more than the father, I'll be the bouncer. Any boys who want to come, well, they have to get through me.
Oh my god.
They have to fill out a resume, a form, an itinerary, a profile, let me know who they are, what they're about, and everything.
Oh boy.
Yep. Any other questions, comments, please let us know down below, of course. We'll be more than happy to answer. And let us know
how your wedding went.
Yeah, how your wedding went. Yeah, let us know, for sure.
Yeah.
Till next time, we love you, and we'll see you around.
See you around. Bye.